In video lecture number 3, we come to know knocking mechanism in IC engine by taking a petrol engine as an example, and also we studied the ill effects caused by the knocking in IC engines, and how to grade the petrol and diesel oil by taking the parameters of octane number and cetane numbers to decide the quality of petrol and diesels. So we are studied in the previous video lecture. So in this video lecture number 4, let us discuss for the remedies of knocking in IC engine are taking place by using the poor quality of petrol or diesel. It means how to improve the anti-knocking characters of the petrol oil or diesel oil. So anti-knocking agents means what first? So these are the substances are added to the petrol or diesel in order to prevent the knocking in IC engine, are also defined as anti-knocking agent is a chemical substance is added to the petrol or diesel to improve its anti-knocking property. So some of the anti-knocking agents are used in the petrol engines are mentioned below. For example, tetraethyl lead, TEL, its short form. Its formula is C2H54Pb. Tetramethyl lead, TML, its short form is CS34 times Pb. Then mixed ethyl methyl lead, that is combination of both TEL and TML. So amongst these, tetraethyl lead is widely used since it is cheap and effective to increase the octane number. But addition of TL to the petrol increases the octane value of the petrol, and TL is normally used along with the ethylene dibromide or ethylene dichloride compound. The petrol containing, let us discuss now one more important let us discuss now about the quality of petrols, what they are available in the market. In earlier days, we were able to get leaded petrol in the market. So what is meant by leaded petrol? The petrol containing TEL or TML as an anti-knocking agent is called as leaded petrol. Thus, leaded petrol can also be defined as the petrol containing leaded compounds is simply termed as leaded petrol. So using the TEL and TML reduces the knocking tendency of the hydrocarbons, means what? That is petrol oil. So knocking follows by the free radical mechanism leading to chain growth, which results the explosion as we studied in the knocking mechanism in IC engine. If the chains are terminated before their growth, so knocking process will be ceased. That can be done by the use of these anti-knocking agents are used in the petrol. Here TEL decomposes thermally to form ethyl free radicals, so which combine with growing free radicals of knocking process, and thus the chain growth of the hydrocarbons present in the petrol will be stopped. So hence TEL or TML are the widely used good anti-knocking agents, but there are some disadvantages also. So when we use the TEL, so what happens? It is converted to lead oxide or metallic lead Pb. As you know that lead oxide or lead, they are toxic to the environment, and also these compounds are going to be deposited as the lead oxide on piston and engine parts or engine valves, leads to mechanical damage. So as you know that lead is a poisonous air pollutant. It spoils the catalyst used in the catalytic converter. To avoid the problems of using the leaded petrol, so this led along with leaded compound to the petrol, one more chemical compound is also added, that is called ethylene dibromide or dichloride with the TEL. So this ethylene dibromide or dichloride reacts with lead and lead oxide, leads to form lead bromide or lead chloride, which goes out along with the exhaust. It prevents the deposition of lead and lead oxide in the integral part of the engine. So hence the leaded petrol was used in the market, which has got a better anti-knocking property and which has got this one. After the combustion, as you know that what we have studied, it deposits the as form of lead and lead oxide. To prevent that, we are avoiding the use of this one TEL nowadays. So after this, let us discuss about unleaded petrol means what. As you know that in the market the petrol is available now, that is called the unleaded petrol. So what is meant by unleaded petrol? The petrol which contains anti-knocking agents other than the lead compounds is called as unleaded petrol. Or unleaded petrol is one which is free from leaded compounds used as an anti-knocking agent. Let us give particular example here. Methyl tertiary butyl ether is used as the anti-knocking agent in place of TEL and TML to the petrol. That petrol is known as the unleaded petrol. Here in unleaded petrol we can use other hydrocarbons like isopentane, isooctane, methyl tertiary butyl ether and ethyl tertiary butyl ether, etc. are used as the anti-knocking agents. So amongst this, methyl tertiary butyl ether is preferred as a anti-knocking agents in the unleaded petrol. The structure of methyl tertiary butyl ether is given in the slide. It is what? Tertiary butyl carbon it has, with ether as the oxygen functional group, with methyl is the subgroup. Methyl tertiary butyl ether. So by the addition of this compound, what we can do, we can improve the anti-knocking property. That's what we can say. We can increase the octane value of the petrol which has got low octane number by the addition of these unleaded compounds. Now let us discuss one more important concept of the chapter is called the power alcohol, or you can say power petrol. What do you mean by power alcohol? It is a mixture of ethyl alcohol and gasoline, means petrol blend, which can be used as a fuel in an internal combustion engine, is known as power alcohol or gasohol or power petrol. This is what we are getting a good quality of the petrol in the market. So power petrol is also defined as the petrol blended with ethyl alcohol is used as a fuel in an internal combustion engine. It is called as the power alcohol or power petrol. One more definition for the power alcohol is what? The blend with anhydrous alcohol free from water with petrol is called as power alcohol, power gasohol or power petrol. By the use of power alcohol or power petrol, It reduces the carbon monoxide emission and causes less pollution as compared to the normal petrol. So how the alcohol is prepared? It is known to everyone. Preparation of alcohol means ethyl alcohol is obtained from the molasses. Is a mother liquor. It is a dark viscous liquid that is available after the crystallization of cane sugar juice in the sugar plant. As you know that molasses, it contains 60 to 70 percentage of sucrose content, which is hydrolyzed, which is diluted first by bringing the sugar concentration to the around 20 to 30 percentage by the dilution with water, and that is hydrolyzed in the presence of invertase enzyme. We are able to get that two simple sugars are called as glucose and fructose. Further, these glucose and fructose are going to be decomposed in the presence of zymazation enzyme present in the yeast, so leading to form the ethanol, that is called the ethyl alcohol, with the formation of carbon dioxide gas. So whatever the ethanol is obtained is called rectified spirit, so which contains around 5 to 10 percentage of water. But in order to prepare power petrol, we need to use the absolute alcohol, that is what 99.9 percentage of pure alcohol. So that is added with the petrol. But addition of alcohol with petrol is done with the using some organic solvents like ether, benzene, carbon tetrachloride, etc. by adding known quantity of these compounds with the petrol. And it is observed that 1 volume of this one is mixed with the 4 volume of the petrol is used as the fuel. Means 1 part of this alcohol and 4 parts of petrol are added with some blending agents like ether or benzene or toluene to mix up with the petrol, or is used as the power petrol in the engine. And ethanol is used as the power alcohol, but that contains 10 to 85 percentage of alcohol, and it is mixed with 90 to 15 percentage of petrol. Means ethanol is used as the fuel. We can do the blending by the use of engine, by the use of petrol, in the proportion of 10 to 85 percentage of alcohol and 19 to 15 percentage of petrol by using some blending agents like benzene, toluene, ether, etc. So usually the normal petrol what we are using, it contains around 10 to 15 percentage of alcohol and remaining percentage of that is petrol is available in the market, normal petrol. But if you want to improve more anti-knocking character, we need to add more amount of gasohol, that is alcohol, with the petrol. Thereby what we can do, we can improve the anti-knocking character of the petrol. So let us discuss now what are the advantages of power alcohol. The first one is the power output is good. Second one, it has the better anti-knocking property. Third one, ethanol is biodegradable, hence it is environmentally friendly fuel. Fourth one is the use of ethanol in alcohol increases the oxygen content of the fuel, and it promotes the oxidation of the hydrocarbons present in the petrol oil. These are the advantages. Some other advantages are what? It reduces carbon monoxide emission And also ethyl alcohol is good anti-knocking property and its octane number is 90, while addition of this one with the normal petrol is octane number is around 65. So thereby addition of ethyl alcohol to the petrol, certainly it increases the octane number of the petrol. Therefore, power petrol alcohol has the property of absorbing the traces of water present in the petrol, thereby it prevents the emulsification. So if there are the advantages, there are some disadvantages of power alcohol or power petrol. Are what? Normally you know that alcohol's calorific value, alcohols what they do lowers the calorific value. As you know that ethyl alcohol has the calorific value of around 7000 calorie per gram, which is much lower than the calorific value of petrol. Petrol has the 11,500 calorie per gram of the calorific value. But the use of power alcohol, it reduces the power output around 35%. Alcohols may undergo oxidation to form acetic acid, which can corrode the engine parts. And ethyl alcohol is obtained by the fermentation process, so it cannot be directly added with petrol. It is first dehydrated, then it is used for this one. Then alcohols absorb moisture, hence separation of alcohol and petrol layers may take place at low temperature. To avoid this problem, we need to add some blending agents like benzene, toluene, ethers are used in the power petrol. As you know that ethyl alcohol contains oxygen atom, the amount of air required for complete oxidation of power alcohol is lesser, and therefore carburetor and engine needs to be adjusted. So these are some disadvantages of the power alcohol or power petrol.